Sí. Oli está adentro, ¿no? Hello, everybody. Okay, just gonna let.
Hello, teacher. How are you?
I'm fine. How are you? Just give me two minutes. Let everyone connect. Oli. Hello, everybody. Adriana, Carla, Nicholas, Renzo. Do you want to introduce yourself? Say hello.
Hello, teacher.
How are you?
Hello, teacher.
I am fine.
Good. Good. How was your week?
So.
So.
Good, teacher.
Good. Do you want to tell me about it? Some of the highlights, some of the magic moments of the week. When I say magic moments, I'm saying like the best thing that happened this week. Do you have any magic moments? No? Did I have any magic moments? Let me think. Be there, or is it just me talking on my own?
Teacher, how is magic?
Magic, yeah. It's similar in Spanish.
No, ¿a qué se refiere?
Magic moments are momentos mágicos.
Mágicos momentos.
Yeah, exactly. And this is like a way to think about your like magic moments, just really nice times in your week.
Momentos mágicos.
Yeah,
Que
exactly.
hayamos pasado hoy día.
Yeah, or this week. Any magic moments?
No.
No. Let me think. Well, a magic moment really was the quarantine.
Momentos mágicos.
Yeah, let me just show you my screen so you can see me. And I'm not going to use Canva anymore because I realized that on Canva you cannot see very well. I don't think you can see. So I'm going to use Google Presentations from now on. Somebody else is joining the room. Let's take off enable waiting room. And let's just share the screen here. So magic moments. You can all see me? You can see this? Magic moments. Great times. For example, Ollie. For example, the quarantine was over. Why is she barking? Stop barking, Ollie. For example, the quarantine was over. That was a magical moment. What else happened to me this week was the magic moment? Trying to think. Have you got any other magic moments? Something good happened to you? I'm trying to think what good thing happened to me. Sad, isn't it? You can't think of something good happening to you. I went to the mall and did some shopping. That was a magic moment. I bought a PlayStation 4 Control. That was a magic moment for me because it's been a long time coming. Yeah? So what we're going to do today, guys, let's have a, should we spin the wheel? Bum, bum, bum. Grammar. Yay. Who wants to practice grammar? Nicholas?
Oh, teacher.
Nice to hear you. How are you?
I'm fine, teacher. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Yeah, good. How was your week?
It's going very well.
Good.
Very nice, but it's comfortable. Yeah.
Did you have any magic moments this week?
And this week, no.
Not really.
Not really.
It's a bit sad,
It's
isn't it?
normal. No, it's wow.
So I think it's good to think because like today is like Friday. It's good to think back to reflect on magic moments. It's beneficial because it tells you what you like. It tells you what makes you happy. You go, oh, you know, I had a really good week. Like I went shopping. Okay, so shopping makes me happy, right? So it's a good trick to go through your life and sometimes go, okay, today's Friday. Okay, what was Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday? What was a magic moment? What was really fun or a really good time that I had? And how can I replicate that? How can I do that again this week or the next week coming? All right, grammar. How's everyone doing on the course? How's everyone doing? Is anyone having any difficulties with the grammar? Anyone having any problem? Ollie!
Teacher, in, in conditional,
Conditional.
yes. Cuando es continuo con continuo y presente, eso al
Yeah, I'm
escribir.
talking about this one, right? Let's see here. I come to the 21 days and have a look. It's a bit slow, the internet. But yeah, we can have a look. It's I think I know which one you're talking about. You can use the conditional with different lots of different uses. Let's see. Is it the first conditional or the zero conditional?
Zero condition.
Right. Let's have a look here. This one, no? This PDF?
Yes, teacher.
This one. So the zero conditional is used to express a fact or something we usually do when the condition happens. Okay, because you need a condition for the result. We can use both the present simple and present continuous. So let's have a look here. You can use all of these basically. If it rains, the plants get watered. That's a fact. If I can't sleep, I listen to podcasts. Again, something that usually happens. It's either a fact or something that usually happens. We're clear on that, right? So we've got a bit of problems with conditional. Zero conditional. Should we do it in Spanish? How would you do it? If it rains, Can anyone translate that into Spanish?
Si llueve, las plantas se mojan.
Yeah, excuse my terrible release. Is that right? Las plantas mojan, right? Is that right?
Las plantas se mojan.
Se mojan. Or the plant, they get watered. Yeah, watered as in they get the water that they need. Which one is the condition? Which one is the conditional? Is it this one or is it this one? The one with the italics or the one with the underline?
If it rain,
Yeah. That's the condition. If it rains, then we get the result. When are we going to talk about how, you know, yeah. I mean, it's not that, how can you say, is it very often that you use this? It's muy
teacher.
Yeah.
Puedo hacer cuando quiero combinar el pasado con el pasado con y es que es como que se pasa en el PDF, pero no entiendo eso.
Which one? Let's go back to the PDF. So that one's okay, right? Present simple, present fact. If it's present continuous and present simple, it's just because something is going on outside or something is going on continuously. If this happens, if the condition happens, if the dogs are playing outside, we try to stop them from barking. I don't know, let's do another one. More examples, yeah? If the children are playing in school, we hear them very much. Condition, result. What's not really then important is the grammar. Like you can use different tenses. Present continuous plus present continuous. So let's do that one. If the children, I don't know, if people are eating, then yeah, I mean to think if people are eating, then they are I don't know. If people are eating, then they are having a good time. I don't know. That generally people are, if they're eating, then they are having a good time. It's just this continuous plus continuous. Continuous action, which is eating, plus another continuous action, which is having a good time. In this one, it's continuous action, which is playing, plus the, I don't know, one-time thing, action or event, I don't know, is we hear them. That's the event. Another one. Present, past simple plus past simple. So now we're obviously talking about the past. If the school closed for the pandemic, then the students would have studied online. Event in the past, which is the schools closed, plus the result, which is students, which is the event in the past, study online. Can you see my screen? Is it okay? It's not too small? Can you see my screen, or do you want to make it bigger?
Yes, teacher, I can see.
You can see, thank you. Somebody's running in chat. Darwin, good. Okay, so it's just depending on the continuous. I think that's the key thing, isn't it? It's the continuous action versus just the one-time action. In the past, what's the last one? So you past simple or past continuous. They always arrived early if they were taking their exams. So the most important thing here is for the zero conditional is that the reason why do we use it, and we use it because we're talking about facts or things that normally happen. Yeah, that's the why we use it. The how do we use it? Do this. It's very important. Is the why. The how is not as important, but you can do present simple plus present simple. You could do present continuous plus present simple. You could do present continuous plus present continuous. You could do past simple. Yeah. So the how is up to you, but the why doesn't change. So it doesn't matter so much the how. It's more about the why. This is what I want you to focus on. The why are we talking about this? Zero conditionals. Okay. Let's look at I don't know, is there a song with the zero conditionals? Just thinking maybe there is a good song with lots of examples. Rain by the Beatles. Let's have a look at this one. The Beatles is a good song. There you go. This is probably going to be... Hold on, I want to put lyrics on. It's even got Spanish here, so you can practice it. One, two, three, in September, in the rain, the sun went out just like a diamond ember. In September, in the rain. Is the right one? Is the right one? I don't think this is the right one, is it? This is not the right one. It's not the same one. Not September rain, I just want rain. Sorry, that was the wrong one. Okay, if the rain comes, they come and hide their head. What would that be in Spanish? What was it? If the rain comes. Guys, you got to help me. If the rain comes, they come and hide their head. What does that mean? I guess they don't like the rain, right? If they're hiding their head, it's because they don't like their rain. Or they're covering their rain, maybe. They're covering their head, sorry. But I'm assuming that every time it rains, this is what happens. Yeah, they come and they hide their head. They might as well be dead. Okay, you got another one, which is interesting because it's with when instead of if. Sorry, where am I? This is now not if, but when. When the rain comes. Was it? No, was it the sun comes? When the sun comes. When the sun comes, they slip into the shade. Slip into the shade. Anyone know what the shade is? What's the shade? Again, this time is not when, but if. Sorry, not if, but when. This makes it more probable, seem more possible. So you can replace if with when. This makes it seem more possible that this. If the rain comes, they come and hide their head. When the sun comes, they slip into the shade. Not if, but when. Probable, not possible. Probable. Probable. Yeah, so Beatles, The Rain. Okay, you can practice that again. Using the zero conditional. If the rain comes, they come and hide their head. This is the result, or is it the condition? Who's paying attention here? Chat? Condition, exactly. That's the condition. If the rain comes, condition. When the sun comes, condition. What happens when the rain comes? They hide their head. What happens when the sun comes? They slip into the shade. Does anyone know what the shade is? Shade versus shadow. Does anyone know the difference? Is anyone there, apart from Darwin?
No, teacher, I don't know the difference.
Good one. Shade protects you from the sun, and shadow is your shade. Is the your shadow is you. Oh, I can't even think of how to say it. Is your shade, I suppose. Is the reflection, is the how would I say it? It's what you create. It's your shadow. Okay, so I rest under the shade of the trees. Okay, I can't remember somebody's cartoon character. He hated seeing his shadow. His shadow. You can see my shadow on a sunny day. Isn't it like a cartoon character who hates his shadow? I'm sure, isn't it? There's some sort of kids scared of their own shadow. All right, you get it? That was her shadow. She was scared of
Sandra?
her shadow. Okay, this is the shadow here. This is her shadow. It's connected. It's from the sun. But shade is usually from something else that's protecting you from the sun. Here is shade. It's somewhere to protect you from the sun. This, for example, here, if I just open up, I want to make a nice big picture. If we look at this picture, this like parasol or umbrella sort of looking thing is providing shade. It's creating shade. For me, I can sit here and I will be protected from the sun because I'm in the shade. This umbrella has its own shadow. This is the shadow belongs to this object. Every object has its own shadow. But as humans and animals use shade to protect themselves from the sun. Yeah, is that clear? It's
Yes.
yeah. It's like the direct sunlight does not hit it in either case. No direct sunlight. Protection from the sun. Okay, cool. All right, so why don't we just quickly do grammar then? And should we do the tenses, or you want to do all the conditionals? I feel like we did the conditionals kind of not that long ago. I did a conditionals with some people, maybe it was a month ago now, but yeah, tenses or conditionals, guys? You tell me. You guys are very quiet today. All right. Yeah, Renzo, please share with me your sentence. Where is Renzo? Our or our or. Oh yeah, that is weird. That is a weird one. Nice, thank you for sharing that. Our or our or. Ooh, that's a cool sentence. Oh man, should we we're gonna dissect this a little bit, okay? What do we got here? Our is the possessive adjective, okay? It's referring to the or, which in this case is like minerals. Or is the connector joining the sentences. Our again is possessive adjective, and an or is the object used to row. So or, if we just have a quick look at Google, mineral. There you go. This is an ore. We got gold ore, iron ore, or copper ore. It's when it's not yet refined. It's still in its kind of natural state. Is when it is called ore. O-R-E. And the funny thing is, obviously, the pronunciation is the same as ore. So ore and ore, same pronunciation. With it's similar to hour, isn't it? Hour or hour or. Unless the Americans, they pronounce it differently. Maybe they do it. Do they say hour? You have here an oar used to row. Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 life is but a dream. So what we can do is we can go to like something like word reference, okay? And if you're not sure about the pronunciation, and I'm pretty sure that it's or. I mean, I guess that's, but I would say hour instead of, but I guess if you're American, you'd probably say hour. They kind of do it differently. But you can come here and you can press or you can listen to it in US, you can listen to it UK. Or you can listen to it to Irish, look.
Or.
Scottish.
Or.
Southern Jamaican.
Or.
Well, it's definitely not the same pronunciation as or, is it? Or is it?
Or.
Yeah, it's
Or.
pretty much the same, isn't it? Hour.
Or.
Or. Yeah. Little bit different.
Or.
Same.
Or.
For the Irish, it's the same. Okay, what about hour though? I say hour, but maybe they say, let's listen to it in US.
Hour.
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 Okay, so the pronunciation is or, hour. Sorry, hour or hour or. There you go. Can everyone repeat that? Hour or hour or.
Or hour or?
Yeah. Hour or.
Or.
Yeah, good, very good. Yeah, that was awesome. Yeah, great one. I know, I'll give you another one because it's quite fun. Another strange sentence in English. Whoops. Make that one do this. Is the quick fox jumps over the. Have you heard that one? Do you know that one? The quick fox jumps over the. I can't remember now. Hold on. What is it exactly? The quick fox jumps over the lazy dog. There you go. Yeah, this is a good one. This one is interesting because it contains every single letter of the alphabet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. There are 30 letters in the alphabet. Right? Used to be 32 letters. 30 signs. Yeah, boom. So yeah, there's a cool sentence for you. The quick fox jumps over the lazy dog. Would you repeat that? The quick fox jumps over the lazy dog. There he is. Quick fox jumping over the lazy dog. Quick fox, lazy dog. Awesome. What other suggestions? I like that. That was a good one. Well done. Where are you? Stop sharing a second. My screen. Oh wow, we're lots of people now. I didn't realize. Got now Ian is here. Renzo, thanks. We've got 2 Renzos. Michaela, Maximo. How's it going? Darwin.
Hi Ben, how are you?
Yeah, I'm good. How are you?
Ben,
Yes, tell me.
what?
How are you?
I am very good, Ben. And you?
Good. Did you have any magic moments during the week?
Magic moments? No.
Not
I
really.
was doing all my homework in quarantine and nothing more.
Yeah. Okay. Did you finish your homework? Did you finish it or not?
What, Ben? What do you say?
Did you finish your homework?
Yes, but I have to do one more
Okay.
for Thursday.
So when you finish that, that can be your magic moment. That's your magic moment. I'm finished.
Yes, is my magic moment, Ben,
Excellent.
because I don't have anything to do and I can play with my friends and I
And-
can talk with my boyfriend Nicholas.
Oh, your boyfriend. I wouldn't call him your boyfriend because that would suggest that you are in a relationship together.
Yes. I
You
am
are.
in a relationship with Nicholas.
Oh, well, that's good to hear. Well, congratulations to you two. I hope it works.
Thank you, man.
Yeah, good luck.
No more drugs.
Okay.
No more drugs for you, Max.
Yes, no more drugs, please. All right, good.
We are going to get married soon.
Good. Yeah, I mean, I think that's fine if you want to have a, if you're, I think that's totally normal. If somebody likes another man, that's okay.
Yeah, man. We are the community LGTB.
Yes, LGBT, I think it is. Last month.
LGBT, sorry.
Yes, last month was very much about that.
You can come to our marriage.
Okay, let's keep it appropriate, Max. Okay, there are other people on this phone call. Okay, as well, please. So let's go back to
Okay.
the. Yeah, we need a little bit of appropriacy.
For the other people, for the normal people, teacher.
We're all normal. We're all special in our own way. Okay, I can't decide. What are we going to look at then? Oh, adjectives. Cool. Guys, what's an adjective? Anyone know? You can either write, you can even say it, or you can write it on the chat. I'm looking at the chat as well. Go on, who can give me, I want to have one adjective. Can you write in the comments? Give me some adjectives, guys. What are they first? Can anyone tell me? What is an adjective? What's the purpose? What's the function? Yes, we've got people typing. Thank you. Excellent. Carla? Not quite, Darwin.
Sí. Es que tenemos que poner ejemplos de adjetivos o qué es un adjetivo.
No, you can use.
¿Para qué sirve?
Well, si puedes decirme qué es un adjetivo, genial. But also, yeah, you can tell me an adjective, an example. Carla put down intelligent. That's very good. That's an adjective, yeah. What's the function of an adjective, though, guys? What does it do? 2 things. 1, describes a person or a thing. And 2, describes an action. Okay? So, Ben is intelligent. Thank you. Thank you, Ben. Very nice of you. Or Ben is an intelligent man. Okay? You can use adjectives. How to use adjectives. It's always about that same thing, guys. It's why. We think why, and then we think how. First is why. Why do we use the grammar? And then how do we use it? So one, we can use it with the verb to be, and it comes after. Or we can use it before a noun, and it comes before. Maybe I should write here with a verb, with the verb to be, or with a noun, but it must come before. Here's your examples. Ben is intelligent, or Ben is an intelligent man. What other adjectives, guys? Let's think of lots of adjectives. In the chat, guys, please, in your chat. Everyone want, yeah, thank you, Darwin. Adjectives used, no, that's not quite right, Darwin, so. Right here, please, an adjective. Okay, good, that's a good sentence, Renzo. Pizza, though. Pizza is singular or plural? Yeah, so what's wrong there then? Pizza. This is a very interesting one. What's wrong here, guys? I'm going to give you a little help. There's something wrong with that. Yeah, what's the problem? Okay, it's singular, but yeah, well done. It is. Thank you. So this is an interesting one because we're talking about a specific pizza, okay? The pizza. This is a specific pizza. If we wanted it in general, we would just write pizza is delicious. So it's quite interesting here in English. In English, we don't use the to talk about things in general. Not like Spanish, it's different in Spanish. So people are awesome. Tigers are scary. Good, thank you, Darwin. Big. Who hasn't said one? If you don't participate, I'm inclined to kick you from the group. You must pay attention, otherwise I will kick you.
Don't kick me.
Well,
Don't kick my ass, Ben.
No, don't say that. I'm recording this conversation. Remember, I'll show it to your parents. Huh?
But you say that, Ben. You say that.
Okay, good. Well, give me, just say, I said to write one. But remember, I am recording the conversation, so I can show this to your parents if you're not behaving.
Okay, very good.
Yeah.
You can record everything.
I am always recording everything.
Very good, Ben. Very good.
Yes, it's very important. Okay, so we had intelligent examples. We have beautiful.
I am beautiful. No,
I am beautiful. Happy.
Small.
Small.
Large.
What's the, yeah, okay. Small, big. What's the opposite? Large. Small and large goes opposite. Slightly different, kind of, but yes, we got people responding. Good. Ugly. What's the opposite of ugly?
Beautiful.
Thank you. What's the opposite of intelligent?
Dumb.
Could have dumb. Dumb is it's more of an insult, but I mean, it's not very sensitive. If you call someone dumb, well, I suppose if you call anyone unintelligent, it's a bit of an insult. But some people are just generally unintelligent. But dumb could be like people who are like cannot speak. They would used to use that word for dumb people. So like dumb would be for people who cannot speak. So he would be deaf and dumb. Which is an expression. So he couldn't.
Teacher, the happy sería unhappy.
Yeah, unhappy or another one. Unintelligent. What's going on? Oops. Here. Beautiful, ugly, happy, unhappy, or begins with an S.
Sad.
Yeah, sad. Yeah. Deaf and dumb. Deaf means can't speak, so you can't hear. Dumb means can't speak.
Oh,
Have you seen that film? I think it's called The Last Mile. No, is it like Tom Hanks, isn't it? The one with Tom Hanks in it. Run, Forrest, run. He's a bit dumb. Simple. But yeah, if you're deaf and dumb, it's sordo mudo. Deaf and dumb. Okay, cool. There are a lot more, guys. So many adjectives. Let's have a look. A list of the most used adjectives, and we'll make sure that we know all of them. 500 is probably a little bit too much, but this goes to EF. Let's borrow their information. In the future, I'll probably make my own one. Able. I am able to do this.
and
Yeah,
it's similar. You can do anything.
exactly. Yeah, you have the ability.
Ability.
I am bad. It's not good. I am the best. I am better than you. I am big. I am black. I am certain. If you don't know the words, say stop, Ben. Stop. I don't know. Do you know what certain means?
No.
Certain. It could be like sure. I'm very sure. I'm very certain. I am certain. I don't know. What are you certain about? I am certain that the time is 6:48 p.m. Right?
Oh, okay.
I'm sure about that. Clear. Different. Early. Easy. Economic. Federal. Free. Full. Good. Great. Hard. High. Human. Human could be a noun, it could be an adjective. It could be both. Orange. Orange is a noun. The fruit, right?
Okay.
And orange can be an adjective. So English words are flexible. I guess in Spanish as well, it's the same, right? Es naranja, es una naranja, es una naranja.
Yes, it's the same.
Yeah, it's the same, right? International, easy. Large, late, little, local, long, low, major, military. And if you can repeat after me, that would be good. You should do it.
Okay.
It's good for your pronunciation. National,
National.
yeah, new,
New,
old,
Old.
old,
only,
Only.
the only one. Other,
Other.
political,
Political.
political,
possible,
Possible.
public.
possible,
Public.
public,
Is public.
Public.
Not poo.
public,
Poo. It's pub.
Public.
Public. A pub is a type of bar. Maybe you heard of it? In Cusco, we have the Norton Rats Tavern, Paddy's Irish Pub, Cusco Beer House. These places where they make beer. A public house. That's why it's called a pub, because it's a place for people to come in. That was generally a pub abbreviation of a public house.
Okay.
That's why it's called a pub. Not pub. Pub is Spanish. Pub is pub. Okay? Let's just finish this list. It's only 50. Real,
Real.
recent,
Recent.
right,
Right.
small,
Small.
Small.
social,
Social.
Social.
yeah, social, social.
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 Yeah, good. Special,
Special.
Special.
special, strong,
Strong.
Strong.
sure.
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 What's a synonym of sure?
Right?
Hmm. It was at the beginning.
True.
No.
Mm,
What was that? Begins with the C. There it is.
Teacher. Una consulta. Sure es por supuesto. Algo así.
Yeah, you've got different uses of it.
Podría ser clear. Claro, algo con que, por supuesto.
Oh, here it is, certain.
Ah,
Oh.
ok.
Oh, okay.
I'm sure, I am certain.
Certain.
But you could say sure as in like yes. Could also be like yes, sure, let's do it. Like an agreement. And this is your more percentage of how sure you are at. I am not sure, you know. I am not certain. So, you know, question, will you go out tonight? I'm not sure, I'm not certain. That's like 50%, maybe. Maybe, I'm not sure. Okay? Awesome. True. White. Whole.
White.
Yeah, white.
Whole.
Whole. Like
Whole.
same like a whole as well. You wouldn't have that W. W is silent. Whole. And young.
Yeah.
Young.
Yeah.
Is there any more that you don't know there? Or is it okay? Or is there any new ones?
Whole, teacher.
Whole is to be complete.
Okay.
Good one. Yeah, the whole cake. I ate the whole cake. I ate the whole cake. Synonym, I ate the entire cake.
Okay.
Entero. Entire. No? Similar. Entero. Entire. Comparatives, superlatives, or shall we spin the wheel? Spin the wheel? Questions? More examples? Anyone? Let me see if anyone's in the chat saying anything. No, just Carla saying ugly. Yeah, comparative superlatives. You know, we could do that. How to compare two things, right? You're comparing two things. Or if you want, maybe you could do this, right? You could think task. Here's a little task. Use 3 adjectives to describe yourself. Or you can do another one. This was probably more fun. Or make a poem. It's called an acrostic poem with your name. Okay, let's do that one. I like that one better. So let's do my one, yeah, and then you can do your one. So my name is, what's my name, guys? Too slow. What's my name?
Ben.
Yeah, so let's have, what's an adjective with B?
Bored.
Boring. That's it. You've got that. You've just raised a very interesting point of adjectives. We're going to do this afterwards as well. ED or ing, because you just made a mistake there. We'll do that in a second. But yeah, so Ben is boring. Thank you. What about E? I'm waiting for you guys to tell me what I am like.
Easy.
Easy. I'm easy. Or probably for a personality, you would say easygoing. So I'm quite relaxed, easygoing. Because you can't really be easy as a personality unless you're
Nice.
thank you. Yeah, nice. Oops. Okay, so I'm going to give you 5 minutes. Okay, I want you to make. I want you to do the same. Okay. 2-3 minutes. That's it. Whenever, and I want you to do the same, and I want you to put it in the comments below. Make with your name, your first name only. In the chat. I'm going to do it here, send to everyone. There's my one, okay? So you've got 2-3 minutes to do that with your name. I want to know who is participating and who is not participating. In the chat, please use, so for example, Ian, or you go by Renzo, up to you. You got, I don't know if you guys are there. I'm not hearing a lot from you. Michaela, I need you to do something. Adriana, I don't know who the dot is. Who's the dot? Okay, you got a few minutes. Shouldn't take too long. Shouldn't be too difficult. It's good to have a long list of adjectives, because the more descriptive your English, then the more interesting you will be when you're talking to people. So if you use the same adjective again and again, then it's very boring to listen to. If I say, oh, you know, I live in a nice house and I live in a nice city and I live in a nice neighborhood. It's
Teacher, ¿puedo elegir 3 adjetivos que me describan, verdad?
What, sorry? Yeah, you can use some of them. Or, claro, like you can go online quickly. Pueden buscar online like adjetivos en inglés que empiezan con E. Right?
Ah, okay.
You know, that's as I said, inteligente. This is being intelligent, to be able to utilizar, use the internet como un recurso. That's the point. Eso es lo que quiero enseñar, is cómo buscar información. So if I'm showing the screen, I say adjectives in English that begin with the letter. Look at that, it's already done it for me, the letter N. So for Nicholas, he's got natural, nervous, neutral, yeah? So that's Spanish adjective, sorry. But they're very similar. It's quite interesting, isn't it? Because it's almost the same. But all the information is there. It's all available online. You just need to be a little bit clever and a little bit, you know, you need to... Very similar, Spanish to English. It's not different. National, nacional, native, natural, poor, necesitado, poor, nervous, neutral, noble, North American. So what have you got, guys? Can you present to me your poems? It's called an acrostic poem. Acrostic poem. Let's have a look at some more acrostic poems. Here you go. Cats. Cuddly, acrobatic, tenacious, and softly purring. Brrr. Tenacious. That's such a really nice word, that. Tenacious. I think it must be similar in Spanish as well. Tenaz. Tight. A tenacious grip, a tight grip. Firm grip. Pub. Let's have enough. Monday. Maybe this day is not one of your favorites, but never forget that every day you wake up is an amazing gift, and it's up to you to make it count. Isn't that a nice one? Mother. Mother, M is for the million things she gave me. O means only that she's growing old. T is for the tears she shed to save me. That's a difficult one. She shed to save me. H is for her heart of purest gold. E is for her eyes with love light shining. R means right, and right she'll always be. Mother. Boyfriend. We're not going to do that one. I like Monday. Monday was a nice one. Teamwork. Take turns with supplies. Exchange ideas. Always stay on task. Make an effort to try. Wait for your turn to share. Offer to help your team. Respect others' opinions and keep working to finish the task. Teamwork. All right, we got some. Have we got some here? What we got? We've got Maximo is early, ESTBAN. What? Okay. What is the word ESTBAN? Okay, we've got Darwin here. It says dedicated.
Esteban, teacher Esteban.
Esteban. Oh, is it? Okay, it's your other word, right? You need a double E, right? ESTE. You can't find. Oh, that is difficult. But with Renzo. Ooh. Yeah, I've got one for you. I think zealous. Isn't it? Zealous, isn't it? Zealous. Having or showing zeal. Passion. Passion. That's zealous. To have passion. The council was extremely passionate in the application of the regulations. Is it? Or is it celoso? Hold on, let me just check. It's not like jealous, is it? Sorry, what's zeal? Yeah, passion. Great energy or enthusiasm in pursuit of a cause or an objective. So, for example, for Renzo, you could say, Renzo has great zeal for learning English. Renzo has great zeal for learning. So that's he has because it's a noun. Okay, so that's the interesting thing, that it does change from zeal to zealous. So I think is that does it?
Zealous.
Yeah, let me just check the pronoun.
Zeal.
Isn't that weird? Isn't it? Zeal changes to zealous. Isn't that weird, English? Look at this. I don't know if you know this, guys, but you can do this on Google. And now it shows you the image.
Zeal.
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 Zeal. You can see you can even do it slower.
Zeal.
Zeal. And then it changes to zealous. Weird, isn't it? Very, very weird.
Zealous.
See, ¿cómo se pronuncia? You can do this little mouth here. Zealous.
Zealous.
Zealous. Okay, well done, Renzo. I like that one. Did that help? You have, so can you show me, you want to share yours? So let's do this on Shared It. I think that was really cool one. You got Esteban. Esteban for early, slow, tall, bitter, angry. Oh God, not a good day, is it for you? And neat. Oh, that's okay. You're still missing one E. Right? Esteban, very good. I like Darwin's one, that was cool. Let's do a copy paste here. Can't do it. I prefer Canva, but Canva I realized was too small and you can't see. I was looking at the recordings and I was going, oh no, it's way too small. I can't read it. Yes. So we got Darwin is dedicated, please use spelling, dedicated, astute, radiant. And by the way, if you don't do this in the next 30 seconds, I'm kicking you out of the group. So Darwin is safe, Renzo's safe, Carla is safe. You either have to write your answer or say teacher present, because otherwise I'm kicking you. You're going out. If you're not participating, there's no point you being here. So, radiant. Where are you? A winner. I like that one. That's a really good one. You're a winner. Very optimistic. He's a winner. He's intelligent. That's true, Darwin. You're very intelligent. Astute is a very good one as well. Radiant. I like these. They're really nice. And nice. I think we could have done something a little bit more original there. But I like it, Darwin. Very nice.
Teacher, yo le mandé el mío.
Huh? Who's that? I really like that one. That was really. I like Renzo's a lot with the zealous, radical Renzo. Early. Okay, I'm going to get early to think. I think what you mean here is an early starter. Somebody who is an early starter is somebody who starts the day early, right? So they get up at 4 in the morning and start the day. Is that what you mean, Renzo? Someone who starts the day, gets up at 4 o'clock in the morning, an early starter, an early riser. And you've even got, you can use it for a lot. An early, there's a term for business. Early adopter. An early adopter, interesting one. This is the people who like buy new iPhones. The people who like innovation, they like new technology. These are called the early adopters. It's actually really interesting, like the life cycle, product life cycle. Early adopters. And I want to show you this because I do like business. When a new product comes out, something like the iPhone originally did not exist and nobody knew what it was. Can you believe that? Like mobile phones didn't used to, like Zoom, right? Zoom's a great one. Zoom is a fantastic example. Okay, if you imagine Zoom, in 2019, there were not very many people using Zoom, and because of the pandemic, let's say this is the chasm, like the hole here is the pandemic. What that meant was that there were people already using Zoom. I used Zoom last year. Like I used to use Zoom like 2 years ago. So I was probably an early adopter. I wasn't an innovator because I didn't use Zoom like 5-10 years ago, I think, when it first came out. But I was an early adopter before the majority. You see here, here's the majority. That means everybody is using Zoom. Yeah? And this is and eventually, Zoom will become, like, some people will eventually use Zoom, and then eventually, basically nobody will use it because there'll probably be a new technology that will replace Zoom, and that's the product life cycle. So you can use early with a few different contexts, but yeah, I think you meant early starter or an early riser. That means somebody who gets up early in the morning. So I hope that's what you meant. Natural. Okay, so you're a natural kind of person. You walk around naked in your house. Al natural. Zeal. Zealous, remember, this is the noun is zeal, and the adjective is zealous. Obliging. Yes, very obliging, as in you're willing to help people. Excellent. Excellent. Very good. I like these ones. Carla's done it as well. Carla, what you got? Creative, admirable. Creative, very good. Admirable. Very good. Admirable, admirable. This can't see because this is in the way. Admirable. 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 Funny pronunciation. I kind of like eat the word. I say admirable. Radiant. Is that? Did you copy that? We already had radiant, haven't we? It's a good one though. Radiante, no? Similar in Spanish. De los rayos. Laborious. Ooh, that's a good one. Hardworking. Very good. Laborious. And adorable. I like that as well. Cute. Cute. Okay, good. Who's missing? Right, I'm kicking out everybody else who hasn't done it. Maximo's good. Where's Nico? I don't know. Nico, if you're not participating, I'm kicking you out.
Nicholas doesn't participate, teacher.
I'm here, teacher.
You need to participate or else you're getting kicked out. And that's it. I'm not going to teach you if you don't want to learn. If you don't participate.
Because he's in other Zoom, teacher.
Who? You're right.
Me.
Yeah, so there's no point being in this Zoom if you're not going to be in your one. So Ian, Renzo, you did it. Well done. Or was it Renzo Terrazas? But I don't know where you are now. Hold on. I don't think the other people are participating. So let's just see here. Let's see if I get a reaction, because I like to provoke people a little bit and see if I kick them out and see what happens. Who's the dot? Who's just the dot? I don't know who the dot is. So you're going away because you don't write anything. Remove. Micaela, no escucha nada, Micaela. Go, bye-bye. We got Renzo's all good. But what about Ian, Renzo? What about the other Ian? Chat. It was Renzo. Can you confirm it's you and not the other one? I'll have a look. Renzo Terrazas is okay. You're saved. The other Ian, I'm going to remove now because he's not responding. Darwin, you're here. Good. Carla, Adriana. Okay. Adriana, you didn't do it. Adriana. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Adriana, you're going. Okay. If they come back, they come back. It's fine. But at least that way they will. I won't normally do that. I'm just doing that today to see what happens. Okay. We're just practicing. Okay. Great. Well done, guys. Adjectives. I think that's an. Oh no, we've got the ed and ing. So this is quite an important one. I do think this is really important. So because this is a common mistake that people make basically, and they get confused between the ed and the ing. So Ben is bored. Ben is boring. You know, what's the difference between those two sentences? I am interested and I am interesting. Okay, interested. Yes, Carla.
One is temporal and the other is permanently.
I wish it was like that, but unfortunately not. This is now about the verb. If it was the verb, yeah, you would be right, because it's like, I died and then I am dying. This would be like this is the continuous because you see the ing, but this is for verbs, and this is different. This is for adjectives. It is a little bit different. This one, this one is called the active voice. It's how I feel. It's how I feel. And this one, I call it the passive voice. And this is how something makes me feel. Okay. So I am bored because this class is boring. This is how I feel. I'm bored. And this is how the class is making me feel. It's making me feel bored. But I'm going to call it boring because it's boring. I am interested in the movie, as in that's active. It's me, I'm doing it. And now this is it. The movie is interesting to me.
Okay.
Slightly different. It's not like the verb. It's not like the verbs. Not like verbs. It's nothing to do with temporality. That's with the verbs. It's more about passive or active. Now, lots more examples. Just do some more examples so you understand. I am excited to go to France. Going to France is exciting. He will be, I don't know, any other examples? He will be tired from the marathon. Running a marathon is tiring. Yeah. This is how he feels. He feels tired because running a marathon is tiring. I feel another one, ED. I feel ED. Tired. I feel excited, exciting, interested, interesting, bored, boring. Can't think of any more. I feel let's just do this one again. In learning more about English. Learning about English is interesting. Yeah. To me, you don't really need it, but you can have it. So that's quite an important difference. So ED adjectives versus ing adjectives. I might find a list. I think what I can do on the VIP English support group, yeah, is I can probably find a list later on. Yeah, so I can definitely update you with some more examples. I think it's a good one. Okay, cool, guys. Right, should we spin the wheel? That's adjectives, guys. Adjectives. I kind of want to watch the news. Does anyone want to watch the news? I kind of want to do the news. Should we look at the news? Writing. I don't want to do this anymore. I want to go and see what's going on in the news. I want you to tell me what's interesting. I want you to tell me what we can look at. Let's go to the Guardian first. See what's happening in the news. See if we can get any new vocabulary. Okay, we've got Hong Kong. Hong Kong is going a bit wrong because of China. China is trying to take out Hong Kong. Hong Kong was a British island, so they speak very good English in Hong Kong. And they are a democratic society. They don't like living under authoritarian regimes like this Chinese are more authoritarian, more dictatorship. So that's annoying. That Hong Kong is not being allowed to have free speech. What we got here? Prince Andrew, something about. Are we on the UK edition? We're on the international edition. What we got here? Canada, armed man, Rome, Justin Trudeau's grounds for 13 minutes after ramming gates. That's the president of Canada, Justin Trudeau. Has somebody came to his house or something? Trump, always on the news. Trump heads to Mount Rushmore for divisive fireworks celebration. Okay, so Trump's going to a party. France, Jean Castex replaces Edouard Philippe as prime minister. I didn't know that. They're changing their prime minister. Turkey formed amnesty leaders convicted on terror charges. Oh dear. Denmark, Spain. Let's go down to, I like to go down to the most read ones here. Here and see, okay, here are the most read ones. Man offers to resign after showering during live video. That's quite funny. That one is funny. That's like me going to having a shower during the live call. Would that be appropriate? If it was like, okay guys, I'm gonna go have a shower. You wanna come in the shower with me? Okay, let's have a look at this one. So man offers to resign. So that means to give up his work, his job. Voluntarily leave a job. After showering.
He was teaching in the bath or what?
Yeah. Okay, so he made a mistake. He mistakenly left his video on while attempting to multitask by showering while listening to an online meeting. So he left the video on. A municipal councillor in northern Spain has offered to resign after inadvertently, so that's another good word for accidentally, inadvertently, without intention, broadcasting video of him, isn't it? I think it's a video. Broadcasting a video of himself showering during an online council meeting that was being live streamed. Oh my goodness me. Earlier this week, councillors in Torrelavega gathered online to hash out some of the latest. That's a weird one, isn't it? A hash out. A phrasal verb there, not very common one, to hash out. Let's see if I can. Where are they getting this word from? Hash out. To hash out something, to talk about it, to discuss it, in order to reach an agreement about it. That's a good one. Hash out. You two hash out the details of the presentation. So having a discussion with the purpose of getting to an agreement. Some of the latest issues facing the municipality of some 52,000 people following the protocols put in place as the coronavirus tightened its grip on Spain. Half a dozen councillors dialed into the video chat at 8 a.m., streaming it online for journalists and residents. As the meeting stretched past midday, Bernal Bustillo, who works part-time with the municipality, began to fret. This is a good word, to fret, to worry. To worry, he was worried. He began to worry, fret. Be constantly or visibly anxious.
Anxious.
Yeah, so he began to fret that he wouldn't have time to shower and shuttle his daughter to her commitments before heading to his other job as a swimming instructor. Wow. Shuttle, to move back and forth. Shuttle. Think of the space shuttle, a form of transport that travels regularly between two places. So you've got, in Machu Picchu, you've got the shuttle service, which goes up and down Machu Picchu. In fact, even like Inca Rail, Peru Rail is like a shuttle service back and forth. He came up with what seemed to him the perfect solution to multitask. Hauling. Ooh, that's a good one. Anyone know what hauling is? Hauling. So like haul it, to take it. Pulling, like pull or drag. with effort or force. So he obviously didn't have did he have a laptop? I don't know. But he brought the computer into the bathroom and minimizing the chat screen so that he could listen in on the meeting as he showered. Oh my goodness. But like in 2020 specific anxiety dream, very, as his colleagues considered plans to clean up a local river, an image of him showering appeared on the bottom left of the screen, much of it blurred by a pane of frosted glass. The sound of running water drowned out the constant ringing of his mobile phone as frantic colleagues tried to warn him that his camera was still rolling. Oh my God. A wave of discomfort rippled out across the video chat as he got out of the shower. Say something to Bernie, say something to him quickly, one colleague could be heard saying. Another asked, we can't disconnect him or do something. The mayor swiftly took control, bringing an end to the meeting. Swiftly, that's a good one. Quickly, swiftly. High speed, quickly, swiftly. As the video of the incident made the rounds online, Bustillo took to social media saying he was at complete peace with what had transpired. So that's a good one as well. It's a synonym of happened. What transpired, what had happened. Come to be known. Yeah, I guess it's kind of occur or happen. Here we go. He stressed that it had been an innocent accident, a failure of technological know-how rather than anything nefarious. Nefarious, is that like bad? Wicked or criminal, nefarious. So he was just like, he's a bit of an ignorant, he was a bit dumb, basically. He was dumb with technology. He wasn't trying to be an asshole. Excuse my French. He's far from the only cautionary tale on the perils of remote working. Last month, Irish MEP Luke Ming Flanagan beamed out images of himself without trousers on the European Parliament's official live broadcast after positioning his iPad in portrait rather than landscape mode after hastily throwing on a shirt after a run. That's funny. Bustillo chalked up the incident to the pandemic-era struggle of balancing remote work with parenting. Anecdotes of this kind have become commonplace in recent weeks, thanks to the boom in teleworking. Boom. Explosion. Yeah, bing, bang. Obviously, everybody is now online, so that's a boom. In economics, you have booms and busts. Booms and busts in basically economic cycle. This is the boom and that's the bust. This is when times are good, we have a boom, and when things are bad, there's a bust. So obviously there's been a big positive output of online working. He added that his experience as a swim instructor had left him comfortable with his body. I spent half of my life half naked and have never been ashamed of nudity, whether my own or that of others, he said. I can't help but regret that the end of my political life has to do with my nakedness, which isn't a big deal. So he's pretty funny. I might just, should we try? I don't know if this is going to be friendly for everyone, so I'm just going to stop sharing my screen, but I kind of want to see it. I want to see it. It looks so funny. Oh my God, yeah. Okay, I think this is safe to show you. I think this is safe. So who wants to watch it? If it's on YouTube, then it's safe. Look at this. Look at him. Look, in the bottom corner, he's having a shower.
Oh.
Oh my God. Oh my goodness. Oh my God. He was naked. Oh no, you can see everything. Oh dear. Oh no.
¿Está con micro abierto?
Sí, tenía todo abierto, cámara, todo. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, so you have to be careful with technology. You know, I told you last time, man. You need to cover your camera when you're not using it. You can have people can use your access, your cameras. You need to be careful. And yeah,
Teacher, but in a but the boss or that the administrator of the group
mhm.
maybe to
Yes, kick them out.
close the transmission.
This is the thing about older people that they don't, or some people, it's not everybody, young people, old people, it's not about age, but some people are not very used to technology, and we think it's so, I think it's so easy, but some people just don't think it's easy. They don't know how. They don't have this technological know-how, is what you call it, having a technological know-how. So you know how to use the technology. Obviously, people are not used to it. Most people think of our parents. Our parents have always worked face to face. So it's a completely new environment to be working in. It's very unusual for them. For me, I think it's fine. It's normal. But for them, they think about your grandparents using Zoom. It's just like they don't know how to use it. They need to have an education as well. They need to be taught. So maybe you can help them. All right, guys, I don't know if you've got any more questions. Otherwise, I feel like we've had a good session today. We've covered a bit of review of grammar. We've looked at some adjectives. You've been listening to me for more than 90 minutes. So lots of listening practice for you as well. You guys know if you want to speak to me personally, get in contact. I might do some sessions during the week if you want to, and we can do some speaking on the VIP English group. I would like to do that. I'm happy to do that. You just need to tell me when you want it. Okay. So is there anything else, guys? Do you want to talk about anything else?
Thanks for the class, teacher.
You're welcome, mate. Thank you for coming. I'm sorry about last week. There was a problem last week with the emails, but now everybody is in the group. And I don't know, guys, if you have any suggestions, sugerencias, whatever, por favor, I've got open ears. My ears are open.
Okay, teacher.
I don't know. You want to play some Call of Duty? I have Call of Duty now, so if you want. I got. This is my magic moment. You see, getting a PlayStation controller. I got a new one, so I can play now. Okay, guys, that will be all then for the week. I'll see you next week. Please don't forget the 21 days challenge. You please continue it, and when you've finished, there is an.
Yes, I have finished that, Ben. I have finished that.
Did you take the exam?
What exam?
At the end, it says certificate and exam.
No yet.
Yeah, take the exam, and if you do that, then it's finished. I will send you a certificate of completion.
Okay, man, thank you.
Yeah, mate. Yeah, no worries. We'll maybe making more courses in the future, some other more stuff. But anyway, in the meantime, guys, just remember it's all about you. You need to practice. You need to find time to practice your English as much as possible. Speaking is not easy, but I did show you ways to do that. But for the time being, that's it, guys. I'll have a wonderful week. Have a wonderful weekend. I'll see you next week. And yeah, if you have any suggestions, if you want to talk about anything, health, wealth, love, happiness, dating, anything you want, psychology, business, whatever we can do, we can talk about in English, or we'll continue with basically what we're doing, and that's looking at the news and doing a bit of reading, writing, a little bit of whatever. So anyway, guys, thanks for participating. You guys are the best. Definitely, the other guys are not in the class anymore because they were not participating, and I'm just simply not going to. If people are not going to be engaged, I can't see you. You don't have your camera on, so I don't know what you're doing. That's up to you. You're independent learners. You know what to do. You know how to be responsible, and I want to help the people who are going to be successful. So I give you my time. I'll give you all of my time, but you need to give your time. So you need to be the best student as well. If you're the best student, I'll be the best teacher. Okay, guys?
Okay, teacher.
Thank you very
Teacher.
much. Have a wonderful time. Speak to you soon.
Thanks, teacher. Bye.
Bye. Thank you.